Not just a title, it's the beginning of a global automotive earthquake that's shaking boardrooms from Detroit to Silicon Valley, because Huawei has stepped into the luxury EV space with a level of confidence, arrogance, and innovation that Western automakers simply did not expect from a company that was once known only for smartphones. This car isn't just a vehicle, it's a declaration that the old world order of luxury mobility has collapsed, and a new era led by China's tech giants has officially begun. Imagine a car priced under $100,000 yet delivering the ride comfort of a Rolls-Royce, the silence of a Bentley, the intelligence of a NASA command center, and the performance that makes Elon Musk refresh the Tesla Cybertruck sales page in panic. That's exactly what Huawei has created, a rolling piece of futuristic luxury so advanced, so smooth, so intimidating that it's practically banned in the United States not by official law but by fear, political fear, technological fear, and economic fear. Because if this thing were allowed to hit US soil, Cadillac, Lucid, Tesla, Lincoln, Rivian, and even Rolls-Royce would bleed market share faster than they could type a complaint letter to Washington. At $98,000, this Huawei EV feels like a direct insult to companies that charge $350,000 for similar luxury and still fail to deliver half the features. The moment you see the car's exterior, you understand why luxury buyers in China, Europe, and the Middle East are ditching long-standing heritage brands in favor of something aggressively modern, perfectly sculpted, and technologically superior. The body flows like liquid metal under sunlight, the panels are tightened with aerospace-grade precision, and the presence on the road is so dominant that Rolls-Royce ghost owners often slow down just to stare at what has suddenly made their cars look outdated. The headlights are powered by Huawei's AI-driven adaptive beam technology, capable of projecting road signs, highlighting pedestrians, and creating a seamless visual lane for the driver on foggy nights, something even Mercedes' digital light struggles to match. Inside the cabin, the Huawei EV becomes a world of its own. Soft-touch synthetic cashmere wraps the entire dashboard, ambient lighting melts into the seats like a slow-burning flame, and a 7D sound system developed with Deviolate creates a private concert hall that even Rolls-Royce's bespoke audio can't replicate. Every stitch is laser-measured, every material is eco-crafted, and every surface is engineered to absorb sound waves until the cabin becomes so silent that you can hear your own heartbeat during acceleration. Huawei's Harmony OS cockpit is the quiet killer in this entire story. The UI doesn't lag, doesn't glitch, doesn't freeze. It actually thinks ahead of the driver. Before you know you're cold, the system has already warmed the seat. Before you touch the map, the system has already found the fastest route using a quantum-level prediction algorithm that no American automaker possesses. Before you think about parking, the car has already scanned your surroundings, measured available spaces, and positioned itself for autonomous entry. This is the kind of intelligence that doesn't just compete with Tesla, it humiliates Tesla. YouTube reviewers who experienced the Huawei EV described the AI as creepy smart, too advanced for 2025, and dangerously addictive, because after driving a Huawei EV, going back to a traditional luxury car feels like going back to Nokia after using an iPhone. Elon Musk himself once said Tesla's biggest competition was China, not America, and now that statement has aged into prophecy. Under its elegant exterior, the Huawei EV hides a dual-motor beast mode that delivers up to 630 horsepower and a mind-bending 0 to 100 km/h time of 2.8 seconds, making it faster than a Porsche Taycan 4S, faster than a Tesla Model X Plaid in certain launch conditions, and fast enough to make billionaires giggle like children. But raw speed is not the flex Huawei is showing off, the real flex is efficiency. With CATL's ultra-dense semi-solid-state battery, this luxury EV can push beyond 800 kilometers of range on a single charge, and the battery health is smartly managed by Huawei's DeepMind AI, which adjusts power distribution in real time to extend battery life automatically. No Western carmaker has reached this level of battery intelligence, not even close. Step into the rear cabin and it becomes obvious why Rolls-Royce executives are stressed. This EV is built like a moving royal suite. Full recline seats with massage programs modeled after therapeutic acupuncture, OLED touch panels on the doors, zero-gravity rest mode, fragrance infusion modules, sound-damping glass thicker than what most jet aircraft use, and a panoramic roof that can switch between transparent, frosted, or Star Galaxy mode. Rolls-Royce sells heritage. Huawei sells the future. And the future always wins. So why can't America handle it? It's simple, because Huawei's entire tech stack is a threat to every major US industry at the same time. Huawei's car not only challenges Tesla but also Apple CarPlay, Google Maps, Qualcomm chips, NVIDIA automotive AI, Bose audio, and even US cloud infrastructure. This is not a car. It is an ecosystem, an entire Western tech replacement packed inside a luxury EV. That's why this car entering the US market would be like allowing a foreign supercomputer on wheels to roam the streets, and that terrifies policymakers. While the US still debates charging infrastructure and autonomous driving laws, China is already launching Level 4 autonomy on public roads. Huawei's EV can navigate urban chaos, tight alleys, dense traffic, and unpredictable pedestrians with a calmness that makes Waymo look like a college project. The sensors, the LiDAR array, the neural network. They all work together in symphony. It's not just smart, it's self-aware in a way. And that's the exact reason Elon Musk is losing sleep. Tesla's FSD is powerful but inconsistent, often criticized for phantom braking, lane switch hesitation, and unpredictable decision-making. Huawei's ADS on the other hand feels like a robotic chauffeur with 360-degree awareness and zero stress. In fact, several Tesla owners who test drove this Huawei EV admitted that it felt like driving version 2040 tech in a 2025 world. Now combine all this with a starting price of just $98,000, a price that undermines the entire Western luxury market. Rolls-Royce needs $450,000 to offer similar silence. Mercedes needs $220,000 to offer similar comfort. Tesla needs $140,000 to offer similar speed. Lucid needs over $150,000 to offer similar range. But Huawei does it all for under $100,000, and still profits. Western automakers simply cannot respond because their manufacturing is expensive, their supply chains are slow, their software is outdated, and their tech development cycles are years behind China. This is why the Huawei EV is too advanced for America, because if it entered the US, it would expose the uncomfortable truth that decades of Western leadership in automotive innovation have been overtaken, replaced, and surpassed by Chinese engineering in less than 10 years. And that is why Huawei's $98,000 EV is more than a car. It's a message. A warning. A glimpse of a future where luxury doesn't come from old European badges, but from tech giants capable of building smarter, cleaner, stronger machines than anything the West has ever produced. Rolls-Royce can't handle it. Tesla can't counter it. America can't allow it. And the world can't stop talking about it. Because the era of Chinese luxury dominance has begun, and this Huawei EV is the first king on the throne.